The first dropshipping sale I had changed my life. And when I started, I remember that single sale was the biggest impact I had over my whole life. To be honest, since I was a little kid, I didn't see a single job which I thought is cool. I looked at every job out there, everything, and I didn't think it's cool. To be honest, my plan was never to make a lot of money or get rich. I just wanted to have a good life in terms of do exactly what I want to do. And I couldn't find that in a regular job. And also after school, I saw every single friend of mine just going to college and basically going the next step of life. And I decided to not do that. And I thought to myself, all right, before I commit to actually doing a degree, which is going to take years of my life and it's going in the one specific direction, I'm going to take 1 year. I'm going to do internships in a bunch of countries where I'm going to try to feel out what jobs are good for me and which ones are not. Did a bunch of internships, all of them were shit, hated every single one of them. However, I learned that jobs in general are not for me and I understood that I need to make work something else. And during one of those internships, I was basically kind of a lazy worker and I was just watching like YouTube videos about businesses online, something about dropshipping, and instantly wanted to try it out. I literally went home, lit up a shisha and started to build a store. I had no idea what I'm doing, but I just decided, let me do the store. Did it inside of a couple of days. I remember this. On day 2, I had a store. In a couple of days, I did a store. I remember how quick it was. The store was done instantly, that was fast. I selected the product, did the store, made some ads on Canva, some kind of custom pictures or whatever, and made my first shoutout. The shoutout was on some kind of boxing Instagram page and I was basically promoting a boxing necklace. And obviously because of the time delay, I had to post it like almost in the middle of the night so it actually is good for the US. For me, it was already like 10 o'clock or something. I was basically outside, I checked my phone and I see I made $14. And I literally jumped in the air. I was going crazy because I understood that I have no clue what I'm doing and I still made a sale. A real person online actually bought from my store because they liked everything. Apparently, they liked the product, they clicked because of the ad, and they bought because of the store. And that alone changed everything because I understood I cannot do anything else anymore. I only need to focus on this because, again, I need to understand what I'm doing and then I'm actually going to be able to scale this. I go to sleep. I remember how I was constantly dreaming of me waking up, checking my phone and seeing a bunch of sales. Basically, I was having this dream every single time when I did a shout out, when I launched something new and I was expecting sales overnight. It was the same exact thing. Me just waking up, looking at my phone and seeing a bunch of sales and then actually waking up to way less sales. The main thing which helped me out the most was my delusional naivety. I was so naive to everything I saw online. It was just like, damn, this guy makes those numbers, I can do the same. This guy's doing this, I can do the same. And I basically didn't even question anybody. I thought, I believed 100%, every single thing I see is 100% real, which turned out to not be the case. However, it led me to the right direction because I kept doing it. I was actually at the time visiting my grandparents. I went to them and I was like, all right, listen guys, change of plans. After those internships are done, I'm not going to university. I'm doing this online business thing full time from now until it works, no matter what. I was telling everybody that in my entire family, I told it to everybody. Every single one of them thought I am crazy because every time something that simple makes sense, something has to be wrong. And this is the mindset of most people. If you see a business which is too simple to be true, you're gonna be like, all right, why doesn't everybody do that? If it would actually be so simple and easy, why doesn't everybody do it? The answer to that, it's not simple and it's not easy and it's way more nuanced than I thought it's gonna be. But in the end of the day, nobody's really gonna believe you what you do until it actually works. And this is fine because you don't deserve to be trusted. Are you rich yet? No? So why the fuck should anybody trust you that you're gonna become rich? So far, you literally have a proven track record of not becoming rich. So what's your point? And trust me, you're gonna have a different response from people who respect you in something that you accomplished. So if they see you are a professional football player, you are professional something, they're gonna respect your decisions more. If you accomplished a lot of things already, you have a proven track record of getting shit done. Look, this is the next thing I'm gonna get done, and trust me, I'm gonna get it done. And it makes sense to believe you because you actually got shit done before. But for me, I basically didn't have anything which was speaking for me. I was not great in school. I was never the best in anything else. I also understood that and I thought to myself, okay, they're right. Nobody needs to believe me. I know that I'm right, but they're still right in not trusting my stupid ass because I have no clue what I'm doing and I actually didn't have any clue what I'm doing. And me by myself, like right now, I would also not trust myself back then because I had no clue what I am doing. However, The only thing which actually got me through all of this is that I just kept going. That was like literally 90% of it. I just day after day after day after day was not focusing on anything else than this. And at some point you just become good at things. It's as simple as that. And I could have saved so much more time with a bunch of things. However, in the end of the day, it just worked out because of this. And one thing which was super helpful to me is actually making lists of all of my problems in life. I literally was doing lists of the things which are going wrong right now. I made a list of everything. I feel like I'm not healthy, I'm eating just bullshit. I feel like I'm not healthy, I'm not going to the gym. I'm feeling like something is going wrong in my business because I'm not getting closer to profit. I feel that I do make money, but I don't exactly know how much money I'm making, so the profit tracking is off. Something is wrong here. And you kind of go into your life as somebody else. You pretend that you don't have to deal with anything, you just go into your life and basically would analyze from a third perspective. And you tell yourself, look, I just analyzed your life and I personally think those things are going wrong. All right, and I actually did that. And then I also made priorities because, to be honest, I didn't start eating healthy when I did this list. I had eating healthy on my list, but I didn't start eating healthy because I didn't see it as my priority at the time. For me, I was thinking this: I need to make dropshipping work, so I have the money aspect gone. I'm making a couple of €1,000 every month. The money aspect is gone now, and now I can focus on everything else because I have so much free time because dropshipping only takes like a couple of hours per day. That's what I thought. And that's why I told myself, all right, my priority is now not going to the gym, not eating healthy, not doing anything else, but making dropshipping work. And for example, I was not productive when I was working from home, meaning that I would have to work from somewhere else. I was basically just going to any hotel lobby and just working for 8 hours in one hotel lobby every single day, and that's it. Because of that, I wasn't really eating healthy because I was just either buying shit from like stores or packing like some sandwiches or whatever, but it was not the greatest food. And I understood, all right, to actually get good food, I would either have to figure out some kind of system for me buying really healthy food, or I would have to meal prep or whatever. And I just thought that's not the time right now. I'm gonna free up a lot of my time anyways after making money with dropshipping. Then I'm gonna think about all my other problems. And for me, that was the priority. And I would recommend the same thing to do for you. I would do this like once a week. Once a week, you just take 1 hour of your day, put away your phone, put away everything, just have pen and paper, and you write down every problem you have. Everything. And then you prioritize them. What is the most important? Which problem, if that is fixed, is gonna help the other problems to be fixed as well? Because for example, with money, you can buy time. You can also buy personal assistance. So for example, if you're lazy with your accounting, you can literally pay a person who's gonna do your accounting. So that was also the process I was thinking, all right, I don't need to do my accounting because I need to make money. After making money, I'm gonna pay the accountant, so it doesn't matter, I don't need to focus on accounting. And this goes for everything. So be clear of what your priorities are and only focus on that. And trust me, this hour of thinking every week is gonna push you forward drastically. You're gonna think of everything you did this week and you need to hold yourself accountable for everything. You need to track your time. I have a special video for specifically how to go about your day-to-day structure, how you track your time, etc. You need to look back on your week and ask yourself, what have I done this week which gotten me closer to my goal, to my priority? And if you see that you're wasting time on bullshit, you need to change that. And you actually need to go through the entire calendar and make sure that you only focus on things which got you closer to your goal. So exactly for that, you need to understand what it takes to get to your goal. So for example, if your goal is make money with dropshipping and you focus on things which feel productive again, but are not productive, it doesn't mean that you're getting closer to your goal. It just means that you're doing something which feels productive, and that's a very big difference. So now you need to ask yourself, all right, how do I understand what my priority is inside of that one goal? The goal is make money with dropshipping. What specifically do I need to do? And this is exactly what my program is designed for. If you have no clue of what to do every day, and you're doing things, but you're just not getting further, you need a person who's been there to tell you what to do. I personally will look over your calendar and tell you, this is good, this is bad, this is relevant, this is irrelevant. Basically, during the last week, you have wasted half of your dropshipping time was not dropshipping time, it was bullshit time. If I tell you that, you literally now can focus double your time on work which actually gets you closer to profit, which truly is a game changer. And for me, it was the same. I also had a coach in the beginning who just told me exactly what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing right, and what my actual problems are. Because in most of the cases, the problem is not that you're doing not enough. The problem is that you're doing the wrong things and you don't know what your problem is. You cannot identify, you cannot pinpoint if the product is the issue, if the store is the issue, if the offer is the issue, or if you're just focusing on the wrong platform of the strategy, which you're using is better, whatever. The most difficult part is to identify which problem you have and then basically changing only that and nothing else. If you actually want to get started to work with me, you can click the link below, sign up for a call with me, and we're going to find out if everything is a good fit. If yes, we're gonna start working together, and if no, then not.